724-437-9999. That's 724-437-9999 for Autoland Hyundai.
Remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Yeah, they're the people I trust. It's the place I go. Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
If the wind is whistling through your house, it's sure to raise energy bills. Invest in new windows from Home Warehouse in Uniontown and make your house a happy home. Home Warehouse carries windows and doors in a variety of designs to complement your home. Keep warm air in and cold air out. Planning on some home improvements in the new year? Home Warehouse is your one-stop shop for all your exterior building needs. Roofing shingles, metal and commercial rubber roofing, 5- and 6-inch seamless gutters, shutters, siding, soffit, and fascia, plus laminate flooring, home and gun safes, and Home Warehouse has the cheapest prices around on wood pellets and now carry DeWalt fastening systems and air compressors. Home Warehouse, family owned and operated, Connellsville Street, Uniontown.
Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
Attention residents of Fayette County. Don't miss your chance to tour Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water, a world-famous work of architecture located right here in Fayette County. Falling Water invites you to Fayette County Appreciation Days on Sunday, March 13th. Falling Water is offering free tours for all Fayette County residents this spring on Sunday, March 13th. Book your free tour of Falling Water in advance by calling 724-329-8501 or by visiting www.fallingwater.org. Tours will take place between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Sunday, March 13th. Be sure to make your reservation in advance and don't miss your chance to tour Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water, a world-famous work of architecture located right here in Fayette County.
It's time for another C.R. Browno Group High School Sports Night. Coverage of high school basketball here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. Being brought to you tonight by WVU Medicine, Uniontown Hospital. Sandy Howell Notary Services, big enough to serve you, small enough to know your name. The Sprouse Insurance Group, the Radcliffe Law Firm, the Roosters Roost, Armstrong, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Autoland Hyundai, Cherokee Recycling, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Freaky Fast, Freaky Good, Jimmy John's in Uniontown, Attorney Melinda Delarose, George Dental Associates, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Russ Vallejo, your local Allstate insurance agent, Ted Sova and Son Auto and Fender Repair, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Ford of Uniontown, Northwest Mutual Agent Randy Ritchie, Uniontown Detailing, Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshock, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, the Somerset Trust Company, Attorney Vincent Teaberry, Fayette County Recorder of Deeds John Marietta, the Simply Sweet Boutique, Perkins Painting, Potter Sports Bar and Grill, M&R Transit, the Centers for Rehab Services and Physical Therapist Jim Burns, Davis and Davis Attorneys at Law, Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop in Uniontown, the C. Harper Auto Group, KC Sports Cafe, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Rose Motors in Masontown, Peachin's Pharmacy in Connellsville, SWGI in Uniontown, Thurby's Riverside Ford, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Lee's Plumbing and Excavating, and Joby's Golf. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
From Laurel Highlands High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. Tonight, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, 12-0 overall, 4-0 out of Section 1 and 5A. Host the Norwin Knights. The Knights 4-7 overall, 1-4 out of Section 3 in 6A. Rick Hogger in his 17th year as the head coach of the Mustangs. Lance Meha in his first year as the head coach of the Norwin Knights. Brian Morozak alongside Steve Super, Kylie Soberdash behind the camera on our Facebook Live feed. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video feed tonight courtesy of the Somerset Trust Company and Potter's Bar and Grill. And Steve, Laurel Highlands coming off a very impressive 76-67 win over Bell Vernon on Wednesday to remain undefeated on the season. Bell Vernon also entered that game undefeated. They were the number 2 team in 4A, and the Mustangs in a back-and-forth game. Looked like a heavyweight fight throughout much of that contest. Ended up pulling out a 9-point win.
Yeah, it was terrific. A lot of great atmosphere. And the Mustangs played terrific, got off to a hot start. Bell Vernon kind of fought and scratched and clawed and got back, actually had the lead for a little bit. And then the Mustangs pulled away at the end. It was just a good victory. Good high school basketball. It was a lot of fun.
Norwin playing in 6A, 4-7 overall. They have some talented players, though, including number 1, Adam Balinski, a 6'3 junior guard, averaging 16 points and 9 rebounds a game. And number 11, Michael Fleming, a 6-foot senior guard, averaging 17 points a game.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of points. And Stecco is also getting 9 a game. You know, he's pretty decent as well. And Edwards with 10. So they got some guys that are scoring some points. And you know, I'm sure Coach Hauger is probably looking at that record thinking, okay, 4-7, but they probably look better on film, and especially in certain spots. So the Mustangs cannot take their eye off the prize tonight. They can't look ahead, and they got Uniontown coming up and some other big games next week, but they cannot forget about the Norwin Knights tonight.
And the Knights led by Lance Mayhew. He did a great job, Steve, building up the West Mifflin program over the years. He's assisted by Ed Marco, the former yacht coach, who took a couple of years off to become a WPIL basketball official, but he's back behind the bench coaching, and with those two guys at the helm, I think this Norwin program is set for some pretty good things over the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think got some experience there, and you know, Norwin's always had some good players, a big school, and great facility up there, so they've they're always a threat for sure.
And you look at this Laurel Highlands program, I mentioned the win on Wednesday. Brandon Davis coming off a 29-point performance in that contest, and the entire top 3 really solid. Gallagher and DeShields had some nice stat lines as well.
Yeah, they really did terrific, and Nico Johns and Chambers did a good job, and of course don't forget about Pratt off the bench. They just got some good solid role players, a fun team to watch, a very unselfish, and it's been a lot of fun. But all the big 3 there, like you said, DeShields, Gallagher, and Davis have just been absolutely terrific, and we haven't seen a threesome like that around here in a long time.
Should be a lot of fun tonight. We'll talk to Laurel Highlands head coach Rick Hogger and Lance Mayhew, the head coach of the Norwin Knights, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Welcome to our fast Ford window. How can I assist you?
I'd like to pick up one of your trucks, please.
Okay, small, medium, large, or we could even supersize that for you.
Wow, what's the supersize?
It's a Super Duty Super Crew.
Perfect. I'll go for that one.
Would you like a single or a double?
Huh?
Single wheel or dually?
Let's go all out. Give me a dually.
Okay, you knew I was going to ask. Do you want fries with that? Haha, or maybe a family deal?
Definitely the family deal. They're going to love it.
Okay, you're all set.
Wow, technology sure is changing everything. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, and gone are the days when Megan Ford had 500 cars on her lot. But now, ordering your new Ford is fast and easy at MeganFord.com. It's custom built for you, by you. You select a model, color, equipment, and before long, your new Ford will arrive on our lot. Visit MeganFord.com or give us a call today at 724-628-2720.
The WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Orthopedic and Spine Institute is open, and their experienced providers are ready to care for you. Orthopedic and spine care spans a wide range of problems, from arthritis to joint trauma caused by injury or overuse. Hips, shoulders, knees, and backs are the most common areas where patients experience pain or impaired function. At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, they can treat orthopedic and spine problems with state-of-the-art care. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons and specialists are well experienced in the latest treatments for damaged and diseased joints. They offer everything from physical therapies to joint repairs and joint replacements. Whenever possible, the newest, minimally invasive techniques are used to ensure quicker recovery, less pain, and less damage to surrounding tissues. To learn more about the newly opened Orthopedic and Spine Institute at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, or to schedule an appointment, call 724-912-7533 or visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The new us, here for you. When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. located on Atlas Road in Hopwood. It is the goal of Ted Silva and Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
For attorney Melinda Della Rose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Della Rose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Della Rose at 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at DellaRoseLaw.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Brian Morozek back on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show with Laurel Highlands head coach Rick Hogger. And, Coach, your Mustangs getting set to take on the Norwin Knights tonight, coming off another memorable win over the Belle Vernon Leopards here at home on Wednesday night.
Well, it certainly was a festive evening. There were, it was a packed house. My understanding is they turned away some people to get in. And I was aware that some of the coaches were coming. And obviously, there was some pretty athletic players on both teams. And it would be a good opportunity for them to watch these kids. I know previously that football coaches, a lot of them like to come see kids play basketball for a couple of different reasons, I suppose. Their athleticism, their, mannerisms, their attitude, different things like that you can see a lot better on a basketball court than you can on a football field, because of the helmets. So, yeah, it certainly was that. I think the game probably lived up to expectations. I know Coach Salvino and myself before the game both were in agreement that no matter the outcome, it was going to be a good game for both teams.
It's probably been a long time since you had both the head football coach at Pitt and the head football coach at Penn State attending a high school basketball game in Fayette County.
Well, I know that some people that commented to me about the game were, impressed that some big-time college programs and their head coaches would show up at a basketball game. And I think for the players that probably knew that the coaches were there to see them, that was probably extra incentive to do well. And I would say that the more well-known players on both teams probably didn't disappoint anybody.
Brandon Davis had a huge game against Belle Vernon. Keandre's played well all season. Do you expect to see some basketball offers start trickling in for those two as well very soon?
Well, they have been. Actually, I have to return a call to a coach this morning on Keandre. So it's just a matter of time for both of them. And they have a, tremendous upside and a what could be a real productive future for each of them. So we'll be glad to communicate with coaches any way they need us to, and we'll root for those kids and that they can come up with a situation that really is productive for them and the university to make them become a success in whatever career they decide to go into.
Well, you're back to work tonight against the Norwin Knights. They're a 6A program. couple games below 500, but they certainly have some talented players on their team this year as well.
Oh, there's no question. I anticipate another game similar to the one with Bell Vernon. Their record isn't a true indicator. And once again, they're in a situation where, a new coaching staff, a new head coach for sure, who was at West Mifflin for a number of years and had a very successful program there. And it takes a while to get your core values ingrained in a new team. But I have no doubt that they'll be successful. I only got to see a little bit of film so far, watch a little bit more sometime today. But they look to me like a very competitive team for sure.
Coach, appreciate your time as always. We'll see you out at the game tonight.
Okay, Brian. Thank you.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach Rick Hogger. Stay tuned. The Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues. We'll talk to Norwin head coach Lance Mayha here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, are proud supporters of local high school sports. For more information on the programs that the Catholic War Veterans provide, log on to the Catholic War Veterans website at www.cwv.org. You can also visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook or phone 724-437-3088. That's 724-437-3088 for the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
Brian Morozak back now with Norwin head coach Lance Mahon. Lance, we know you from your days at West Mifflin. You did a great job with the West Mifflin boys program before moving over to the girls program. Now your first year here at Norwin. Talk about how the transition has gone now over as the head coach of the Norwin Knights.
It's been going well. We're at the point where a different place than I was at West Mifflin from the standpoint that, the infrastructure of the program was in place at West Mifflin, because I was there and we built it. Here at Norwin, we're in the process of doing that, reaching down to down below to our lower grades and to our travel teams and trying to implement a system as we move forward. We didn't take the job till the end of August. So we've had some growing pains, but the kids have been great. We've been competitive, so we play a really, really tough schedule. So our section break, somebody thought it was a great idea for us to play Laurel Highlands. I think that was the old coach. That surely wasn't me, but, we look for, they're really, really good. So we look to survive the game and, and be competitive. So that's our hope. But things have been going well, so I'm pleased.
Tell us about your team. Who are some of the guys that we should look out for?
Michael Fleming averages about 17 points a game for us. Senior guard, 6 foot tall, pretty good shooter, pretty good all-around player. Being recruited by some small schools. Adam Balinski is a junior. He averages about 16 a game for us. He actually has a couple Division II offers now. Very good player. Ty Stecco starts for us. Ty actually committed to play Division I baseball at Mount St. Mary's, and then Ryan Edwards averages about 10 points a game, 5 assists. He's a junior. And then Justin Weaver is our other starter. He's also a junior, 6 foot tall. So, that's been our starting lineup the whole year. We've been, been pretty solid with that. We're not very deep right now. That's been one of our Achilles heels. You look at our scores. We've been in games and we've got back in them at the end of the game. Like Fox Chapel, I think, is ranked second or third in 6A, and we're tied with them with the ball with 3 minutes left, and kind of just couldn't make shots. Lost our legs. So we've played a lot of close games and competitive games against a good schedule, and we've improved as the season's gone on. And my hope is that we haven't been in the playoffs here since 2016, and that was a goal of ours when we started the year, and it's surely attainable for us. So we want to continue to work towards that.
I know you're pressed for time, but just tell us real quick some of the challenges about playing Laurel Highlands. Of course, they're coming off a big non-conference win on Wednesday over Bell Vernon.
Well, I think that their athleticism, obviously, and they have some unique players to what would be typical for the WPIAL. What I like, I think Coach has done a really nice job in watching them on tape. They're unselfish. Sometimes you get a team with talented kids and they get their own agenda going. And what I've seen on tape that they play with good effort and they share the ball. Especially when they've seen zone defenses during the year, the ball moves and it's obviously served them well. They're undefeated, so it's going to be a great challenge for us. But I always like to see a good team, and I've coached against Coach for years. He's done a really nice job with this group, that's for sure.
That's Norwin head coach Lance Mahon. Stay tuned. The Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues. We'll take a look around Fayette County and let you know how some of the other local teams are doing with the WPIAL playoffs just a couple of weeks away here on WMBS, the Turbo High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Lee's Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area basketball teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalofgreen.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 458729.
As we approach the midway point of the high school basketball conference season, it's certainly been a successful run for many Fayette County boys programs. Girls programs have struggled some, and of course, you know Laurel Highlands, the number one team in 5A, 12-0 overall, 4-0 in conference play, and they're hosting Norwin here on WMBS tonight. How about Albert Gallatin? Their early conference loss came against Laurel Highlands. Shea Fleener's young squad with a 7-5 overall record, just a half game back of the Mustangs in Section 1 and 5A at 4-1 in conference play. Connellsville, though, has struggled. They're 3-12 overall, 1-4 in the conference. They're at Cannon Mac playing a non-conference game tonight. Connellsville currently tied with Ringgold for 5th place in the conference. Down in 4A, Uniontown's had another successful season. Rob Kesmarski's Red Raiders, 7-4 overall, 5-1 in conference play. Their only conference loss came against Bell Vernon, and they'll see the Leps again in 10 days with an opportunity to possibly gain a share of a section title. If they win out the rest of the way, Uniontown does control their own destiny to win a share of Section 3 in 4A, and the Red Raiders on the road at Yock tonight taking on the Cougars. We'll have updates on that game throughout the course of the evening here on WMBS. And, of course, the Brownsville Falcons, Stuart Davis's program, they're in second place in Section 4 and 3A. They're 8-5 overall, 5-1 in the conference. We'll have Brownsville here on WMBS against Uniontown next Thursday, and Brownsville's only conference loss came against Washington, and they have the Little Prexies again tonight on the road. If they pick up a win there, it would pull Brownsville even in the loss column with Washington in Section 4 and 3A. Down in 2A, it has been a struggle for Fraser. The Commodores winless on the season, 0-13 overall, 0-4 in conference play, and they're off tonight. The Geibel boys, they're off to a great start as well, 8-4 overall, 3-1 in Section 2 and 1A. Their only loss came against Bishop Canavan, who leads the conference with a 5-0 section record. Bishop Canavan 7-3 overall, but the Gators playing a non-conference game tonight on the road against 6A Greensburg-Salem. Don't be surprised if the Gators get a win in that contest. The girls' programs have not had as much success as the boys' programs in Fayette County this year. The most successful program, Albert Gallatin, they're 8-3 overall, 3-2 in Section 3 and 5A, currently in third place in the conference. Uniontown also in a playoff position. The Lady Raiders 5-6 overall, 2-3 in the conference, and they currently sit in a fourth place tie with the Ringgold Rams. Both Connellsville and Laurel Highlands out of playoff positioning. The Connellsville Lady Falcons 4-9 overall, 2-4 in the conference. The Phillies from Laurel Highlands, they're 0-16 overall, 0-7 in conference play. Moving down in classification, taking a look at some of the other girls' teams in our area. The ladies from Fraser sit at 2-9 overall. They're 0-3 in conference play. The California girls, though, in third place in their section, 7-5 overall, 2-2 in conference play. And also the Geibel Lady Gators have struggled this year as well. They're 2-12 overall, 0-5 in conference play. The Brownsville Lady Falcons, though, in third place in their conference, 5-6 overall, 3-2 in conference play behind South Park and Waynesburg in Section 2 and 3A. And it's boys high school basketball action here on WMBS and the Triple Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live tonight. Laurel Highlands hosting Norwin. That wraps up our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Starting lineups in the opening tip-off on the way next.
Going on now at D. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
Hello, everyone. This is John Marietta. With God, all things are possible. Who would have ever thought we would have come this far? I want to thank each and every one who has helped me get this far. We couldn't have done this without you all. Change is what you ask for, and that's what you're going to get. This was about you, not me. I'm just a regular guy trying to do the right thing. I am John Marietta. I am the hillbilly. With your help, you have made me the next recorder of deeds for the people of Fayette County. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. They are conveniently located at 1310 Pittsburgh Road in Uniontown. But look for Uniontown Detailing in February at a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
When you need a vaccine, look to Peachin Pharmacy as a partner in your health. Peachin Pharmacy has all of the COVID-19 vaccines, including boosters, at no cost to you. They also have the shingles and pneumonia vaccine. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy, located in downtown Connellsville.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Come see what everyone's crowing about. It's Rooster's Roost next to the Uniontown Shopping Center on Francis Street in the Old Eddie's Tavern location. Craving pizza, wings, fried chicken, hoagies, or your favorite salad or sides? It's all at Rooster's Roost. Eat in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 724-320-2244 or order online at roostersroost.com. Use the coupon radio and get $3 off your online order. Gift certificates also available. Stop in Rooster's Roost today.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. When you're in an accident, it can be frightening. You have to deal with insurance companies, medical bills, doctors, and employers, all while trying to recover from your injuries. We want you to concentrate on getting well and allow us to handle the rest. We have 40 years of experience at handling all sorts of personal injury cases here at Radcliffe Law. Call our office today at 724-439-3939 to set up your free consultation. We have Saturday appointments available. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Brian Morozak and Steve Subrick back here at Laurel Highlands High School. Steve is your starting lineups. They're being brought to you by Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists in Uniontown. Problems with the digestive tract or no picnic, get help today. Call SWGI in Uniontown, 724-437-7677. Here's Steve.
Okay, for your Norwin Knights, coming in 4-7 record, 1-4 Section 3, 6A. Starting tonight at guard, a 6'3 junior, number 1, Adam Balinski. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Ryan Edwards. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 11, Michael Fleming. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 14, Justin Weaver. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 24, Ty Stecco. For the Mustangs, coming in 12-0 on the season, 4-0 in section play. Starting tonight at guard, a 6'3 junior, number 1, Keandre DeShields. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Rodney Gallagher. At guard, a 6'1 junior, number 3, Brandon Davis. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 15, Joe Chambers. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 33, Nico Johns.
We're back with more in just a moment. About 6 minutes away from the opening tip-off tonight. Laurel Highlands hosting Norwin here on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes with the colon cancer screening update. If you have no close family member with colorectal cancer or precancerous polyps, you are at average risk and should begin screening at age 45. Colonoscopy is the most sensitive screening test and only needs done every 10 years. Stool fit testing and Cologuard are usually effective screening options, with fit testing done yearly and Cologuard done every 3 years. Learn more at swgispecialist.com.
Welcome to our fast forward window. How can I assist you?
I'd like to pick up one of your trucks, please.
Okay, small, medium, large, or we could even supersize that for you.
Wow, what's the supersize?
It's a Super Duty Super Crew.
Perfect. I'll go for that one.
Would you like a single or a double?
Huh?
Single wheel or dually?
Let's go all out. Give me a dually.
Okay, you knew I was going to ask. Do you want fries with that? Haha, or maybe a family deal.
Definitely the family deal. They're going to love it.
Okay, you're all set.
Wow, technology sure is changing everything. Hi, I'm Chuck Smith, and gone are the days when Megan Ford had 500 cars on her lot. But now, ordering your new Ford is fast and easy at MeganFord.com. It's custom built for you, by you. You select a model, color, equipment, and before long, your new Ford will arrive on our lot. Visit MeganFord.com or give us a call today at 724-628-2720.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose, 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Brian Rozak and Steve Subrick back here at Laurel Highlands High School. And Steve, you look at the matchup a season ago between Laurel Highlands and Norwin. The Knights really were a scrappy team, dressed only 8 guys against the Mustangs due to some COVID issues. Then Norwin head coach Buddy Balinski really put up some pretty good strategy against Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs only won by 12, 64-52 at Norwin. And you never know, it could end up being a dogfight tonight.
It could be. You never know. You never know. There's only one. What I always say about basketball, there's only one ball. So it's sometimes if it's not bouncing your way, it can be tough. But the Mustangs have been just rolling through everybody they've played except for the Bell Vernon game, and they still won by 9. But that's one of the better teams they're going to face all year. So the Mustangs. But you just never know. Sooner or later, somebody's going to have a hot night against us, and we might be a little off, and it could be tough. So, but. Hey, so far so good. They've been playing pretty darn good basketball.
Laurel Highlands, a busy week next week. They'll have a conference game on Monday against West Mifflin, travel to Uniontown on Wednesday, and then travel to Thomas Jefferson on Friday. And you look at their opponent tonight, Norwin, Steve. They haven't won a WPIAL playoff game since 2008, despite having a pretty good basketball history. They did participate in the Open playoffs last year and fell in the first round to Butler by a score of 59-46, but playing up in 6A, you're playing tough competition game in and game out.
That's the highest competition, or at least the highest classification. So, theoretically, the biggest schools, the biggest number of kids, usually the best teams.
And last year was the first time the Knights had qualified for the WPIL playoffs since 2016 when they lost a first-round game to Pine Richland by a score of 62-50. Again, our live video stream tonight, courtesy of the Somerset Trust Company and Potter's Bar and Grill. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Kylie Soberdash behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Laurel Highlands hosting Norwin here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
You know the importance of planning for retirement, and you plan to enjoy a long and healthy life after you retire. But it's also important to plan for the possibility of needing care on a long-term basis. As life expectancies grow in the U.S., the potential need for long-term care grows as well. A Northwestern long-term care insurance company policy can help pay for the care you may need.
To learn more, call John R. Ritchie today, 724-550-4414. That's 724-550-4414 for John R. Ritchie.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-99-8000.
Buy more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalwithgreen.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 45872.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Hello, everyone. This is John Marietta. With God, all things are possible. Who would have ever thought we would have come this far? I want to thank each and every one who has helped me get this far. We couldn't have done this without you all. Change is what you ask for, and that's what you're going to get. This was about you, not me. I'm just a regular guy trying to do the right thing. I am John Marietta. I am the hillbilly. With your help, you have made me the next recorder of deeds for the people of Fayette County. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Brian Morozak and Steve Supert back here at Laurel Highlands High School, just about set to go. The Mustangs hosting the Norwin Knights. Laurel Highlands back in their home whites tonight. Blue numbers, red trim. Their bench off to our left. The Norwin Knights and their away navy blues with white numbers and a little bit of gold trim. Their bench off to our right. And Steve, we talked about the net off to the left affecting the play on Wednesday, and they actually raised it up a little bit tonight.
Yeah, they did. They raised it up, and we talked to Coach Hogger about that. I don't think he was too pleased with that, Gallagher shot getting blocked the other night. So they apparently, and that's all they had to do, really, is just pulled those pulleys up a couple of feet, and it doesn't look like it should affect, it's not any higher than anything else now on the ceiling, so all good to go.
And the WPIL is yet to announce, Steve, whether playoff games will be played at home sites like they were last year, back to the traditional neutral sites. I did talk with Don Rebel this week from the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and he said it seems to be a little bit of a push going back towards the neutral site doubleheaders for the early round games, but still no announcement as of yet. I personally like the higher seats hosting games, at least through the quarterfinals, kind of to reward teams that had great regular seasons, and I think it also adds to the playoff atmosphere.
It does, but you get some big, if you get a big matchup, I mean, this is not the biggest jib around, so they, they can find some bigger places where they can fit more people. So, I know we got the end zone bleachers that are not out tonight, but they don't need them tonight. But, if you got, a monster game with two big teams, you'd want to have as many people in the house as you can.
And we're underway as Keandre DeShields wins it back to Rodney Gallagher. Your referees tonight, Dave Hoon, Scott Lavander, and Jake Miller, as Keandre sends it back to Brandon Davis, near wing over to Rodney Gallagher, down low on the baseline to Chambers, back on the wing to Gallagher, and out the foul line. Keandre, a little pivot back off to Rod here on the near side as John sets the screen. Gallagher off to his left to Keandre, back over near side Chambers. Good ball movement, Gallagher a touch. High pass far side, out of bounds off of Davis and out, and over to the Norwin Knights. Again, your starters for tonight, DeShields, Gallagher, Davis, Chambers, Johns on the Laurel Highlands side, Balinski, Edwards, Fleming, Weaver, and Stecco for the Norwin Knights, and a little full-court man-to-man pressure defense out of the Mustangs as Ryan Edwards brings it across. Touch from Balinski, sent near side over to Ty Stecco, and now back to Fleming. Open look for three. Just nicked the front of the rim before going out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands.
It might have caught the net, but not much.
If it caught the rim, it was just a little nick of the rim.
Yeah.
Fans were screaming air ball, and it might have been an air ball. Again, awfully close to that rim on the far side. So the Mustangs back on it in the Norwin zone. Keandre on the far wing sends it back to Brandon Davis, high on the left. Cross court near side over to Joe Chambers. Back up top again to Davis. Davis free off a screen, shovels it back again to Keandre. Keandre coming far wing long, two on the way, good for Keandre DeShields. The junior came in averaging 22.6 points a game and puts the Mustangs on top 2-0 here through about 75 seconds of basketball. Here's Adam Balinski coming back for Norwin, switching back here with Justin Weaver. Touch from Stecco back in the corner, and that three rattles in for Ryan Edwards. So the 6-foot junior guard Edwards came in averaging 10 points and 6 assists per game as three puts the Knights on top 3-2. Mustangs looking to answer back. Keandre a three in and out. Hustle for the loose ball rebound. Tracked down there by Michael Fleming. Across to Ryan Edwards, and they're going to try a little alley-oop, and missing there Adam Balinski on the backside. Mustangs running back, and that pass a little bit too far for Brandon Davis, going out of bounds and back over to Norwin.
Well, there you go. A couple of turnovers, and you give a team life, and all of a sudden they might get a little confidence. Of course, it's very early, but so far the Mustangs are going against a 2-3 zone, and they have not been able to penetrate. Nico Johns needs to get in the middle there, but he doesn't pass the ball maybe as well as Pratt does. And I really thought Sumter did a good job of passing that ball around through the middle. But Johns needs to get in that middle. There's a step on the line.
On the far side by Ty Stecco, the 6'2 senior forward, came in averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds a game. And not a lot of room over there, Steve, especially on that portion of the court. You have the Laurel Highlands students jamming that far boundary line, and not a lot of operating room out there, especially for opposing teams that might not be used to this environment. Here's Brandon Davis back over to Gallagher near side. Double team comes over, sent baseline to Chambers, back on the wing. Rod swung back up top again to Brandon Davis. Mustangs in a 3-2 hole here early on. 5:39 left here in the first as Gallagher works up top. Rod driving, floater up on the way, and good Rodney Gallagher. 4-3 lead for the Mustangs. 2:30 in.
And that's penetrating the zone a little bit there. Finally got the ball in, but that's the first time they really got it inside that perimeter of that zone.
Adam Balinski brings it across. His brother playing up at UPJ. He might be heading there in a couple of years as well. Only a junior. Kicks it back in the corner. Touch from Weaver. And back to Balinski. Driving and scoring. Adam Balinski. 5-4 Norwin on top.
He's going to be a college player, that kid. You can tell.
Here's Davis coming down the lane, and he's called for the charge. Good job by Weaver holding his position. Another bang-bang play. And the Knights a 5-4 lead here over Laurel Highlands. 3 minutes in.
And again, this is, even though they're 4-7, it's 6A ball. So Mustangs stepping up in class tonight.
And they look good against the other 6A teams they played this year. Baldwin, Peters Township, and Greensburg-Salem. Balinski from just inside the foul line connects again. So 4 early points for Adam Balinski, the 6'3 junior guard, and the Knights a 7-4 lead over the Mustangs. Here's Gallagher over to Brandon Davis, trying to spin off of Ryan Edwards. Now resets here between the circles.
A lot of standing around and not really penetrating that zone. They're just throwing around the outside. They need to get somebody to get inside of it.
Here's Gallagher along 2 up top, off the mark. Battle for the rebound underneath, tipped around and controlled there by Michael Fleming. Numbers coming back here for the Knights, and off on the far side, Stecco coming far baseline. Lost the handle, but saved there from Balinski. Jumper from the foul line, off the front of the rim, no good. And Keandre, the rebound there for the Mustangs. He'll send it off to Gallagher and across. Here's Gallagher coming right down the lane. A little contact, and he's fouled by Justin Weaver. And, Steve, a lot of times you come off of a big emotional win like the Mustangs had on Wednesday over Bell Vernon. Certainly the recipe for a possible letdown tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's, you still got to play. I mean, you're going to have those, big games, but, they should be, this should motivate him here getting
down early,
but still a long way to go. Kind of really this game they haven't been able to score enough to get in their press.
Gallagher makes the first of 2 free throws.
Let's see if they go to the press, if he can make this free throw.
Second free throw, though, no good. And Norwin with the rebound, and they'll slow things back here with Michael Fleming. So it's Norwin 7, Laurel Highlands 5 midway through this opening quarter as Fleming brings it across. Touch off to Stecco as Johns extends defensively on the near side again to Michael Fleming. Fleming from the foul line, pulling it back to Adam Balinski. Balinski now back between the circles, sends it off to his right to Ryan Edwards. Kicked in the corner, Stecco for 3, halfway down, rattled out. And Gallagher the rebound there for the Mustangs. Rod quickly across on the near side. He'll spot up for the 3 and connects to give Laurel Highlands an 8-7 lead. Gallagher 6 of the 8 for Laurel Highlands. And the Mustangs lead by 1. It seems like, Steve, when Laurel Highlands needs a little scoring, it gets Gallagher going, and he can certainly produce. We've seen a lot of that over the years.
Well, he has a sense, a sixth sense, if you will, to know when his team needs something.
Here's Fleming for 3 with Gallagher in his face off the back iron. No good. Nice offensive rebound. No foul called down low. Missing on the putback there was Stecco. And finally, Keandre out of the back with it. Coach Hager was calling for the foul. They tried the alley-oop, went off the glass, no good, and back over to Norwin. And I don't know if Coach Hager liked that alley-oop. We have a full timeout on the court with 2:57 left here in the first. 8-7 Mustangs are back in 60 here in the CR Brana Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. All supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all the details at 724-929-8000.
2:57 left here in the opening quarter. That last timeout called by Norwin. Knights with the basketball as Michael Fleming will trigger it into the backcourt to Ryan Edwards. Back to Fleming and across here on the near side. Chambers coming out. And very close to the near line was Justin Weaver. Now Pratt a little pressure as he just checked into the game there on Balinski. And we have a travel call there on Balinski and the Knights.
And I think that you said that Coach Hager was upset with that alley-oop try from Davis to Gallagher. He was busy yelling at Scott Levander, thought there was a push-off as they got an offensive rebound. And I don't know if he saw that pass or not.
Here's Keandre on the far side. Mustangs an 8-7 lead over to Brandon Davis. Was fronted there by Edwards. Nice feed down low. Pratt comes free and lays it up and in. So Jaden Pratt makes his mark, Steve, right off the bench for a quick 2. Yeah. Laurel Highlands on top 10-7.
Well, he brings a presence down inside the block where he can catch and score. And he's a nice option. It's really a nice option to have for Coach Hager.
Stecco got stripped. Gallagher running back. Almost lost the handle. Regains and pulls it back out here high on the right. Gallagher will take a 3 with Fleming in his face. It was an air ball, and Davis went for the save and couldn't kick it over to Joe Chambers in time as the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Norwin.
Well, right away you could see, even though we've only 2 minutes left still in the first quarter, long way to go, but the Knights are going to be a little bit better test than maybe some people thought.
They extend a lot, might not have the speed as Bell Vernon did, as Davis almost a steal there for the Mustangs, but their style of game, Steve, certainly the style you see from a 6A opponent with a lot of size and wider bodies.
Yeah.
You could give Laurel Highlands some trouble tonight. Here's Edwards picked up by Davis.
More kids to choose from.
And have a varsity roster of about 20, and Edwards in a little bit of trouble. The Mustangs whistled for a foul. They got Keandre on it. Keandre, a couple of nice finishes on alley-oops on Wednesday against Bell Vernon.
Yeah. Some highlight reels for sure.
Michael Fleming sending it in to Weaver, back to Fleming, trying to spin in here on Gallagher, sends it up a little short, but Keandre is going to be called for a second personal foul.
That's tough. That could be maybe, wow, I don't know about that.
Dave Hoon made that call.
He made that call from over in Hopwood. He just...
It'll be Michael Fleming at the foul line looking for his first point of the night. First of 2 free throws on the way and good. So Fleming into the scoring column. 3 team fouls on the Mustangs, 2 on DeShields and 1 on Brandon Davis. Fleming, Norwin's leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game. Second of 2 free throws out the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound brought down by Justin Weaver, and he's called for the travel. There was some contact down low. Pratt went down. He's a little slow in getting up. And we thought there, Steve, if it wasn't a travel, Pratt might have been called for the foul, and he's in a little bit of pain working back into the play. Again, went down with that ankle about 3 weeks ago against McKee Sports. And back in the lineup, about his 3rd game back. Here's Brandon Davis underneath, handing off to Pratt. And Pratt not showing any effects of the ankle there, leaving it up and in.
Boy, the officials, Norwin getting the benefit so far. That's another push. Davis got pushed into underneath the basket and luckily he was able to pass it off.
Coming down low, 2-handed slam from Adam Balinski. So Balinski adding to the highlight reel on the Norwin side with a slam, and it has the Knights back to within 2 at 12-10. Davis coming back, quick 3 near side, in and out. Long rebound, track down Joe Chambers, and his pass intercepted. Look out here, Michael Fleming in transition, rejected by Gallagher. Pratt going for the save, and they're going to call a travel off the block here on Laurel Highlands. It'll be Norwin's basketball with 41.8 left here in the opening quarter. Mustangs up 2 at 12-10.
Coach Hogger screaming at Dave Hoon now. He's not happy with these 3 officials so far.
Fleming will send it into the backcourt there to actually between the circles to Stecco, and good ball movement down low, driving but missing there Justin Weaver, and the Mustangs out of the pack with a Keandre right down Main Street, floats it up and in. Keandre DeShields. So Keandre with 4. The Mustangs lead extended to 4 at 14-10 with 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Coach May wanted a goaltending for hitting the backboard there. That one might have affected the shot as the Mustangs banged the board, and it kind of rattled the whole support there.
Here's Justin Weaver rotating to the wing, sending it up top. A little fumble there from Ryan Edwards. They got to rule the ball was touched there by Brandon Davis as Edwards regains, kicks it back near wing. Fleming spots up for the 3, off the mark, goes over the glass and out as time expires after 1 quarter of basketball. And Coach Hogger's hot, but the Mustangs have a 4-point lead at 14-10. We're back with a 2nd and 60 seconds here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors at 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, state inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday by appointment.
Your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. You can combine your home and auto, and guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good game so far. Laurel Highlands 14, Norwin 10. Knights keeping up tonight, Steve.
Well, they sure are. They've came to play, and they don't seem to be intimidating, which is the thing that I noticed the most. I mean, they Mustangs still have a lead and haven't played particularly great, but they're still up by 4. But the Knights do not seem to be intimidated at all.
They'll send it into the backcourt here to Michael Fleming. Fleming, Norwin's leading scorer, just 1 point in that opening quarter. One made free throw. Pull it back over to Justin Weaver. Adam Balinski leading the Knights with 6. On the Laurel Highlands side, Rodney Gallagher with 6 as the ball deflected out of bounds. Referees get together. Initially, the signal was Mustang basketball, and it will be Mustang basketball.
Like it went off Stecco's knee. And the Mustangs need to get one of those zoomies, what do they call them? The zoomies?
That's what Jason Taylor was telling us down there.
That's what my daughter Carly said. That's what they call them for their puppy dogs when they have those little energy fits, and they need one of those now.
Gallagher, nice little save there over to Davis up top. Back to Rod near side, fronted by Ryan Edwards. And back to Davis from the top of the key. 3 in and outs. Keandre, the rebound, got fouled underneath. Scott Levander making that call, and it goes on Adam Balinski. His first team second. Mustangs with Keandre DeShields having 2 fouls. Brandon Davis with 1. Balinski and Weaver a foul apiece on the Norwin side. That last one on the floor, so Laurel Highlands will trigger it in. 7:23 left before halftime. Mustangs a 14-10 lead as Gallagher sends it in high on the left to Joe Chambers. Chambers hit a couple of threes on Wednesday against Bell Vernon. Gallagher a touch over to Davis again, top of the key. Back to Rod, high arcing 3, good again. Rodney Gallagher, second made 3 of the night. He has 9, and the Mustangs lead by 7 at 17-10. 7:05 left before halftime. As Lance Meha barks out a play to his team. Adam Balinski off to his left to Michael Fleming. I don't think Norwin's made a substitution yet tonight, Steve. Still with their starting 5. Balinski spinning in, kick out. Stecco for 3, drains it. Ty Stecco, his first points of the game come from outside the arc. 6'2 senior forward came in averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds a game. Has the Knights back to within 4 at 17-13. Keandre now on the far side. Keandre driving, trying to hand off there to Chambers. Whistle and a push called underneath.
That might be on Stecco.
Waiting for a signal.
Yep, it is.
Does go on Stecco, his first team third. Now the Mustangs bring Nico Johns back into the game, replacing Keandre DeShields. Again, you have to watch the foul situation a little bit here on Keandre, picking up 2 personals in that opening quarter. Gallagher will trigger it in.
No Sumter yet or
Hooper. Nope. Here's Brandon Davis on the far wing. Davis back in the corner again to Gallagher. Floats it back to Brandon here between the circles. Down low, they're trying to set up the alley-oop, and it got intercepted by Adam Balinski. I'm sure the Knights saw that on film, Steve. They're a heady team, and they're going to launch a 3 from Justin Weaver up top that rattles out. They've had a couple of good looks from the outside, just not getting the bounces here tonight. Gallagher coming back, and he'll drain a long 2.
It's a 2.
Foot was on the line, so that'll give him 11. And the lead at 6, and a quick deflection out of bounds will stay with Norwin.
And you can sense that Gallagher knows that this team's in for a little bit better battle than usual, so he's taking the opportunity to. He's not being a little shy about shooting tonight.
Here's Balinski coming back, and you have Davis, who had 29 on Wednesday against Bell Vernon, is yet to score tonight. And Keandre in foul trouble on the bench with only 4 points. And another 3 attempt from Stecco off the side of the rim. No good. Stecco might have got knocked down there by Chambers. No foul call, just ruled out of bounds off of Laurel Highlands and out. And Norwin again keeps possession here in the Mustang zone.
Yeah, that was a
clothesline.
Clothesline. That should have been a foul on Chambers, but no call.
The Mustangs fortunate there. Michael Fleming will float it back and on the wing there to Adam Balinski. A little pressure on the ball, deflected out of bounds. Again ruled Norwin's basketball. And this being a non-conference game, Steve, you don't have any kind of mandate on the officials. More of a local crew here tonight as Ty Hooper checks in on the Laurel Highlands side. Tajai, a 6-foot senior guard, only his third game back.
Not more of a local crew. It is
a local crew,
yeah.
Yes. Here's Balinski, down low, open man Stecco. A little hesitation, but on the second pump, gets it to go. Ty Stecco with 5 second quarter points. Knights back to within 4, 19-15. Here's Gallagher, cross court near side. Tajai Hooper. Back up top again to Brandon Davis. And now Tajai again. And Davis, top of the key. Those two playing catch. Tajai coming baseline near side, driving and getting fouled. Tajai 2 points against Connellsville on Monday. Did not score against Bell Vernon on Wednesday.
So number 14.
Justin Weaver's second personal foul, and that'll get Luke Denny off the Norwin bench, 5'11" sophomore guard. Gallagher to work it in. Over to Jaden Pratt here on the near wing. And now back to Brandon Davis, penetrating. Pulling it back to Rod. He's been hot from the outside so far, and that trend continues as he sends in another three. That's 8 points here in the second. 14 for the game for Gallagher. The Mustang lead back to 7 at 22-15. 4:50 left before halftime. And there's a three on the outside off the mark there, Ryan Edwards. Brandon Davis the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Davis comes back, and he gets fouled underneath. Lance Mayhew thought it was a clean block.
Yeah,
I think Luke Denny is going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, not a lot of contact there, to be honest. It just looked awkward, and thought they were going to call maybe a travel on Davis, but he gets to go to the line.
Davis, first of two free throws on the way in good. That's his first point of the game. Came in, Steve, 50 of 61 from the free throw line, 82%. Mustangs as a team, 74%, 143 of 193 coming in. And Davis drains both free throws here. And the Mustang lead at 9 at 24-15. 4:36 left before halftime. Knight sent it forward to Ryan Edwards, watched there by Hooper. Edwards trying to come free, little head fake, and he's called for a carry. Jake Miller on that call on the far side. And Rodney Gallagher will send it back in. And the Mustangs will be back at home on Monday. Makeup game against West Mifflin. They'll travel to Uniontown on Wednesday. And then travel to Thomas Jefferson next Friday. TJ's really struggled this year, Steve. Albert Gallatin in second place in Section 1. Their only conference loss came against Laurel Highlands. Gallagher a miss there on the jumper. Denny the rebound underneath. Out and across to Michael Fleming. Fleming far winging in, had the ball poked out of bounds. No, they're just going to say he lost it, Steve. Will be Mustang basketball.
Yeah, he was trying to gather himself, going a little too fast, and I think as he was cradling the ball, it hit his kneecap and popped it out of bounds.
And Hooper brings it back across here for Laurel Highlands. Over to Gallagher, back to Tajai up top. Now Tajai penetrating, pulling it off far side. Brandon Davis comes far, baseline long. Two on the way, good for Brandon Davis. His first field goal of the game. He has 4. The Mustangs, their first double-digit lead of the night at 11, leading 26-15. 3:41 left before halftime. Edwards in the corner to Stecco, rotates back up to the wing. Another touch from Edwards, far side Fleming. And now on it there, 22, Luke Denny. Pulling it back to Balinski. His three ball off the side of the rim, no good. Brandon Davis, the rebound there for the Mustangs. Called for the walk.
Yeah, that's you don't see that called very often. He caught the ball, gathered himself as he was starting his dribble. He might have took a little extra step, but usually when it's not involved and that far away from the hoop, they kind of let it go. But Scott Levander felt the need to call it.
Yeah, not that time.
Yeah.
3:26 left here in the second quarter, and it will be Michael Fleming to trigger it in here for Norwin. Davis watching Fleming. He'll send it in the backcourt to Ryan Edwards. Edwards picked up by Tajai Hooper. Near side again, Balinski, and a little contact. I think they get the foul on Pratt.
They're going to get the foul on Pratt, but that could have been a travel. But it goes as a foul against Jaden Pratt.
His first, team 4th. Lead still at 11. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super. Kylie Silberdash behind the camera on our Facebook Live feed tonight. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studio. Stecco gets it off the inbounds pass. Sends it off to Denny on the far side. Back to Ryan Edwards near wing. Drains the three. Edwards sending it in. His second made 3 of the game. Hit one in the opening quarter, so he has 6. Knights back to within 8, down 26-18. 3:04 left before halftime. Gallagher back to Hooper between the circles. A little ball fake back to Rod. NBA range. 3 in again. He's feeling it tonight, Steve. He's hit 4 threes. Has 11 here in the second quarter. 17 for the game. And the lead right back up to 11 as Rod answers the 3 from Edwards.
See, that's what I don't understand. He's officiating sometimes. And I know Scotty, he's a good guy, but all this contact you've seen out there, and then they call that foul on Hooper. And he barely touched the guy.
On the floor, so the Knights keep possession. 15 foul against Laurel Highlands. Edwards has it again on the far side. Tighter defense there from Hooper. Sent near side Stecco, a little ball fake on Pratt, now drives, and a little mini hook shot won't drop there for Stecco. The Mustangs out of the pack with it as Pratt touches it ahead to Gallagher. Sent far wing Davis, a little ball fake, back far baseline to Hooper. Up top again, Gallagher looking for another three. That one halfway down, rattled out. Two Knights collided on the rebound, but got deflected off to Norwin's Michael Fleming, who brings it across. Tried a little low bounce pass right at the feet of Adam Balinski. Couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands.
Rattled off the back of his leg.
That was a tough pass for him to corral in. The Mustangs will send it back in as Jaden Pratt works it into Rodney Gallagher. A little touch back to Josiah Hooper. Far wing now, Rodney again. Watched there by Michael Fleming. Resets up top. Little ball fakes and far side Jaden Pratt. Pratt guarded there by Luke Denny. Cross court near side. Brought down Brandon Davis. Comes near baseline. Got pretty deep. Now, is that a foul? Looks like it on Adam Balinski. Likely suspect.
If that's not a foul, then they should never call a foul, right?
John Balinski is second. Team 6. Joey Chambers back in on the Mustang side. They might let Keandre Steve sit for the final 147 of the second quarter, leading by 11. And you have Joe in for Josiah Hooper. As Gallagher sends it in high on the right now to Brandon Davis. Brandon resets up top, pulls it back high on the left, Chambers. Gallagher a touch. Back to Brandon again, and Brandon a little penetration, floats it up. Shot didn't drop, but a blocking foul called here on the Knights, likely going on Luke Denny. That'll be Denny's second in the act. 7th team foul on the Knights, and 2 free throws upcoming for Brandon Davis. Davis, 4 second quarter points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, make it 3 of 3. As he drains his first of 2. Lead at 12, the largest lead the Mustangs have had tonight at 30-18. Davis is 2nd of 2 on the way and good again. He's been pure, Steve. He was 15 of 16 at the foul line against Bell Vernon the other night. Here's Balinski up top, spinning in there on Pratt. A little hesitation of Balinski getting it to go around Jaden Pratt. So that's 8 for Adam Balinski. And the Knights back to within 11 at 31-20. 1:15 left before halftime. The big guy Pratt looking for a 3 up top. No good. Foul called off the rebound going here on the Mustangs. That'll be over the back there, Steve, on Sumter.
Yep.
His first, team 6th. The Knights will trigger it in. 1:12 left before halftime. So a 31-20 lead for Laurel Highlands over Norwin. Yock leading Uniontown at halftime, 33-27. That's a surprise. Mustangs struggling up the Red Raiders struggling up at Cougar Mountain tonight. And as Stecco had the basketball there, another foul called here on the Mustangs.
It's 2 on Pratt.
That'll be a 1-and-1 here for Adam Balinski. The Knights down 11. Balinski averages 16 points a game. Makes the front end of a 1-and-1 here to give him 9 tonight. Knights back to within 10, down 31-21.
They're down 10, but it just doesn't feel like they're out of this game, does it?
I agree. 2nd of 2 from Balinski, rattling out. Nico Johns the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Off to Brandon Davis. 55 seconds left before halftime. Touch from Chambers and back to Davis again. And I think the Mustangs are going to make the Knights come out here and come and get them with 45 seconds left before halftime. Laurel Highlands is going to hold the basketball.
Well, when you got two guys, Pratt and DeShields with 2 fouls each, if you're Coach Hogger, you're happy to get to the locker room without either one of those guys getting their 3rd foul.
Maybe on the Norwin side, you don't mind being down 10 going to the locker room either.
Yeah.
Lance Mayha with no pressure defensively.
Apparently not. They're not coming out to challenge, so you're
going to have about a minute taken off the clock here on this final possession of the second quarter. Nico Johns now a touch. Mustangs show a little movement. Back to Joe Chambers, and now Gallagher with 5 seconds left in the quarter. Screen set up there from Sumter. Gallagher drives. That might be a goaltend. It is. And Lance Mayhew's furious. He is hot at Scott Levander. Wow.
Well, he should be, because not to say it wasn't, but we did it a couple times on the other end, hit the backboard, and they didn't call it. So, you know, he was asking for it at the time, and then, of course, they call it going the other way. So I could see why he's upset.
He's still giving it to the officials. Scott made the call, but he's in Jake Miller's face in the corner. So Norwin sends it in. Edwards from three-quarter court almost send that one in. Yeah. We saw Pratt drain one at the end of the third against Connellsville, and Edwards almost put that one in. So we've reached halftime, 33-21 Mustangs. Stay tuned. We'll recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Chris Parker Jr., it's a new year, so what's new for 2022 at Autoland Hyundai?
2022 will bring a tax refund for many people. So if you're expecting a tax refund, stop in at Autoland and ask us about our deferred down payment program.
That makes buying a new Hyundai easier. Any other special offers?
The entire Hyundai lineup has great offers, such as the 2022 Venue hatchback with 0.9% APR up to 60 months. Or get $750 off with HMF bonus cash. And when the snow arrives, don't get stuck without all-wheel drive. Be prepared. Stop in at Autoland and check out our all-wheel drive Hyundai Konas, Tucsons, and Santa Fe's.
And, of course, every new Hyundai comes with America's Best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection, and 3-year complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them online at AutolandHyundai.com. Or phone 724-437-9999. That's 724-437-9999 for Autoland Hyundai.
Remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop, located at 64 Barton Mill Road in Uniontown, is your prime place to enjoy local high school sports. Mama Ruka's is family-owned and operated, where pride of ownership certainly shows. The Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, subs, and wings. Mama Ruka's is open Monday through Saturday, 4 to 10 for indoor-outdoor dining and takeout. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MamaRukaPizza.com for their menu.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, CaldwellBanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
With branches in Markleysburg, Connellsville, Hopwood, Uniontown, and Perryopolis, Somerset Trust Company is truly Fayette County's community bank. We invite you to stop by and experience the Somerset Trust Company difference. Local decision-making, convenient locations, extended hours, award-winning online and mobile banking, and more. Somerset Trust Company, community banking worth talking about. Branches and ATMs throughout Fayette County.
Hi, I'm Russ Plaho. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Plaho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Halftime here at Laurel Highlands High School. The Mustangs a 33-21 lead over the Norwin Knights. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy in the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
The Knights, there we go. For the Knights, Balinski finishes with 9 points, Edwards with 6, Fleming with 1, and Stecco with 5. They scored 10 in the first, 11 in the second, 21 at the half. For the Mustangs, the Shields just 4 points in the first half, all in the first quarter. Gallagher on fire, though, with 19. Davis with 6, all in the second quarter. And Pratt with 4 points, all in the first. They scored 14 in the first, 19 in the second for a 33-21 halftime lead.
And, of course, Keandre, Steve, didn't see the court much in the second quarter after getting in foul trouble early on.
No, he didn't. And he just a couple of cheap fouls, and that'll put you on the bench, especially in a game with could be close in the second half. So Coach Hauger had to kind of sit him, and he had to sit Pratt as well, who picked up his second foul midway through that second quarter. But they were able to get out of there with a 12-point halftime lead.
And a busy week for us next week. We'll have the Laurel Highlands game for you on Monday as they host West Mifflin at 7:30. Tuesday, it's Southmoreland at Uniontown, 7:30 start. Wednesday, Laurel Highlands at Uniontown, 7:30 start. Thursday, Brownsville at Uniontown, 7:30 start. Friday, Laurel Highlands at Thomas Jefferson, another 7:30 start. And Saturday, Uniontown plays in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic at Montour. That game will tip at 6 o'clock. That's right, 6 games in 6 days here on WMBS, all streamed live on the WMBS Facebook page. Tonight, it's the Mustangs up over the Norwin Knights, 33-21 here at the break. Second half action comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Lee's Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area basketball teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. When you're in an accident, it can be frightening. You have to deal with insurance companies, medical bills, doctors, and employers, all while trying to recover from your injuries. We want you to concentrate on getting well and allow us to handle the rest. We have 40 years of experience at handling all sorts of personal injury cases here at Radcliffe Law. Call our office today at 724-439-3939 to set up your free consultation. We have Saturday appointments available. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
I'm worried about this winter weather. How are we going to get to the grocery store for the next few months? I'm not too comfortable driving in the snow anymore, and with your disability, you definitely can't drive.
You know, the last time I went to the doctor's office, they're talking about FACT.
FACT?
Yeah, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation. FACT will come to the house and pick us up. They have fixed routes to places like Pittsburgh and Uniontown, even Nemacolin and Woodlands. FACT also has a shared ride program that schedules you to go to places like the doctor's office or the grocery store.
Well, you know, the grandkids will be at our house when school's canceled.
FACT lets anyone ride the fixed route bus, and children under 12 accompanied by an adult ride for free, as do us seniors age 65 and up.
Wow, FACT might be the right answer for us this winter. Do you have their number?
Yes, it's 724-628-RIDE or factbus.com.
It's a fact. We're Fayette County Public Transit. Going on now at Sea Harbor's Chevy East. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit SeaHarborChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease excludes GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or new conquest. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Mustangs with the basketball as the third quarter gets underway. Laurel Highlands working right to left as we describe it. Rodney Gallagher back up top. Joe Chambers bounce pass on the wing to Keandre. In the corner, Rod back to Keandre again on the wing. Again, Keandre out there with two personals. Looking to penetrate. Floats one up a little short. Battle for the rebound, and Stecco almost took it away from teammate Justin Weaver.
And notice Pratt got the start for the second half.
He was very effective in that second quarter. Balinski, long three, out the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Joe Chambers. Off to Gallagher and across between defenders. Rod has it stripped, and it's Adam Balinski coming back for the Knights. Kicks it out. Ryan Edwards was a long two, came up short. Keandre the rebound, off to Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher racing back, over to Joe Chambers. Three on the way, in and out. Long rebound, found there by Keandre. Fights back inside and lays it up and in. Keandre to Shields. His first 2 points since the opening quarter. Now has 6 for the game. Mustang lead up to 14 at 35-21. As we go under 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ryan Edwards trying to work off of Brandon Davis. Sends it back between the circles to Michael Fleming. Fleming's been quiet, Steve. Their leading scorer, only 1 point so far. Now Edwards drives inside, and he's fouled.
I don't know. That was he was losing the ball going up, and I don't know where the foul was. That's a tough call there, but these officials,
they've been getting a lot of flack. I was looking at halftime on our Facebook live stream, and
they haven't had
a couple of folks watching weren't very happy with the officials. They've been getting booed here on at the gym tonight as well. It's been a tough evening for them. And Ryan Edwards makes his first of 2 free throws.
Both ways.
I agree.
I mean, it's not like they're calling them all for one side or the other. It's just a lot of curious calls. Let's just say that.
Now Edwards for his second of 2 free throws. Of course, they're human. Everybody makes mistakes out there. And Edwards' second free throw on the way in good as it spins in 35-23.
Everybody thinks it's easy to be an official, but until you got to go out there on a whistle in front of all these people and make the call.
Correct. Tough job and tough to pick up all the angles as well. I think sometimes we have a better angle up here the officials have on the court. And there's Gallagher taking a three from the near wing off the mark there in traffic. The rebound pulled down by Michael Fleming of Norwin. Off to Ryan Edwards and across. Picked up by Keandre. Edwards stays with it. Works off to his left. Floats it back on the far wing to Balinski, who switches back with Fleming. He launches a three. It rattles out. Stecco had the rebound and lost it out of bounds over to Laurel Highlands. And you look at Fleming tonight, Steve. He's come close on a lot of his shots. Some of them have been halfway down, but Norwin has not gotten a lot of those shots to drop here tonight.
No. They've had a tough night shooting. They've made a couple threes. Edwards has made a couple, and Stecco made one, but they haven't made that's the only 3 that they have.
Here's Brandon Davis up top for the Mustangs now from the near elbow. Launches a 2 that's off the mark, and Adam Balinski the rebound. He'll come forward to Fleming. Foot was on the line. Long 2. It's an air ball. Goes right to Gallagher. Mustangs break back. Outlet pass forward to Davis. Almost too far. Somehow stayed in bounds. Over to Pratt. Reset to Chambers. Open look for 3. Top of the key. Off the mark. And on the backside, after a little deflection, Michael Fleming corrals the rebound there for Norwin. Go cross court near side. Balinski back to Fleming.
Timeout.
And a timeout. Norwin will take one as well. 5:30 left here in the third. 35-23 Mustangs. We're back in 60 here in the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. And there are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbor yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Norwin with the basketball, working left to right as we describe it. Quick three, far side, no good. Michael Fleming, offensive rebound down low. Fouled on the putback, Justin Weaver, and he'll have 2 free throws upcoming. Weaver's yet to score in this game, Steve.
First
6-foot junior guard.
First foul on Chambers. And
so far you have Balinski with 9, Edwards with 8. Leading the way for the Knights in the scoring department. Now Justin Weaver gets into the scoring column, making his first of 2 free throws.
All the points for this quarter so far from Norwin from the free throw line.
Weaver second of 2 on the way in good.
And the Mustangs fortunate there, they called that on Chambers. That was just his first, but the Shields was hovering around the area.
35-25, the Laurel Highlands lead at 10. 5:06 left in the third. Davis penetrating near wing and in and draws the foul.
It's either going to be on Balinski or Stecco.
Goes on Balinski, and that'll be his third.
Yeah.
That's a big foul because Balinski does a lot with the basketball out there for the Knights. Averages 16 points, 9 rebounds a game. And rule this 9 shooting. And Gallagher will send it in to Brandon Davis. Back on the near wing to Keandre. Long 3. Good. Keandre to Shields. And look out, Steve, if he starts to heat up. He has 9 now after that 3. And the Mustang lead up to 13 at 38-25.
Coach Mayo arguing with the officials before they threw that ball in. He thought the foul should have been on Stecco.
Here's Fleming with the top of the key. Pulls back Ryan Edwards. Sent far side over to Justin Weaver. Now Edwards again up top. Edwards will take a 3 from the top of the key. It's out the front of the rim. No good offensive rebound. Weaver scores on the putback. So Weaver, 4 quick points for the Knights. They're back to within 11, down 38-27. 4:26 left here in the third. Gallagher over to Keandre to Shields in front of the Mustang bench. Pratt sets the screen. Keandre works to his left. Long 2 on the way. Good again. Keandre to Shields. That's 5 quick points for Keandre. He now has 7 here in the third. 11 for the game. Lead back up to 13. Balinski coming back. Quick 2 for the Knights. And Balinski with 11.
This game, all of a sudden, the pace picking up a little bit.
I think that favors Laurel Highlands. Lead at 11. Davis down low. Chambers comes free and lays it up and in. First 2 of the game for Joey Chambers.
I thought Joey waited a little too long there, and he was almost got a shuffle the feet traveling call, but he was able to gather himself and put it up. He was expecting some heavy contact that never came.
And Weaver had good defense there for Norwin. Weaver sends it back over to Ty Stecco up top. Little ball fake. Now back to his right again. Balinski. Good defense from Pratt. Balinski comes inside. A little kick out. Weaver a touch back to Stecco. Stecco left of the lane. Lower the shoulder coming in. But he drew the foul.
Be on Chambers. Let's see who they call it on. Oh, wow.
Keandre.
See,
wow.
That's unbelievable. He was just running along with him, and Coach Hogger just kind of shaking his head.
Wow.
And that was looked like Chambers got the reach in there to really stop the ball.
These calls are something tonight, Steve.
Tell you what, they have been very curious.
We don't complain too much, but it's just been some odd calls tonight. Stecco makes his first of 2. Going to keep Keandre out there with 3 fouls right now.
I think we do a pretty good job of saying when it goes in our favor.
I agree.
And it doesn't.
We don't try to be homers. Stecco's second free throw on the way and good.
And I'm not saying that wasn't a foul, but I don't think.
I agree it's a foul, but I would have posted it on Chambers, not on Keandre, because I think Chambers had the initial contact. Here's Keandre.
Like the other one could have went on Stecco, and they threw it on Balinski.
Correct. So Keandre with 3 personals has the basketball in front of the Mustang student section. Now penetrates, leans in, put it off the glass, no good. And the rebound there went to Justin Weaver. And you wonder, if you're Keandre, how much you change your game out there right now with 3 personals. Weaver tried to pull it back out. Pratt a deflection, went right back over to Michael Fleming, who found it right place, right time, and floated it up and into the lane. First field goal for Fleming. He has 3 nights back to within 9, single-digit game at 42-33. Gallagher on the near side. John sets the screen. He'll take a long fadeaway 2 off the front of the rim. No good. And here come the Knights coming back. Stecco forward. Edwards 3 on the way. Good. Mustangs need a timeout. Edwards with 11, and Coach Hager's going to take it. Knights back to within 6. Laurel Highlands 42. Norwin 36. 2:32 left here in the third. We're back at 60 here on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
It's year-end clearance time at Thurby's Riverside Ford. This is the time, and this is the place. With Truck Month incentives, get 0% Ford credit financing for 60 months on new 2021 Ford F-150s in stock. Ford F-150, the toughest truck for the toughest jobs, and the best-selling truck on the planet for 45 years. During our year-end clearance, take advantage of 0% Ford credit financing incentives on all new 2021 Ford Ranger, Explorer, and Edge. Come and experience your presidential award-winning dealer, Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino. Approved Ford Motor Credit financing required. Offer ends January 30th, 2022. Stop in and see Sammy, Ashley, Jimmy, or Joey.
Mustangs with the basketball as we come back. Their lead is down to 6 at 42-36. 2:20 left here in the third. Gallagher to Pratt from the corner. Long 2, no good. Deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Norwin zone.
Wow. Looked like Nico Johns tipped that ball out to me. I don't understand it. But the Mustangs will take it.
It's sent into Brandon Davis up top. Pivots off to Keandre. You had number 10, Trent Rash, Topnick into the game. And there's a quick steal and a scoop and score and 1 coming back.
No.
Ryan Edwards.
They're just going to call it goaltending, but then the ball went in. Who's that, Edwards that made that?
Correct.
I believe they're just going to call it goaltending.
No, they're giving him the and 1, Steve. Maybe not now.
Yeah, he called it goaltending. He didn't call a foul.
He's saying he made it, though. And
no, he's just calling it goaltending. He called it goaltending. Yeah, because he's...
Nonetheless, the make pulls the Knights back to within 4 now at 42-38. And I think what confused everybody is he made the shot. Usually you see the goaltending called when the shot doesn't go in.
Correct. Why would you blow the whistle and call goaltending
when he made the shot?
Right.
And here's Brandon Davis in traffic, puts up a shot. It doesn't drop. Battle for the rebound. Johns finds it. Try to set it off to his left. Now a scrum for it. Jump ball called. We go to the arrow, and it favors Norwin. So a great surge here in the third quarter for the Norwin Knights. They're back to within 4 of Laurel Highlands at 42-38.
Sloppy game right now. And it's probably what the Norwin's looking for, and they're going to call. What are they going to do here? Looks like someone's getting ready to shoot a free throw.
A little moisture on the court. Just wiping it up. And it'll be the Knights basketball. Michael Fleming will send it in. Too early, Steve, to trigger the upset alert. Mustangs only up 4. 152 left here in the third.
It's a 6-8 team. You don't know how much of an upset you're talking, but they are 4-7 coming in, right?
So Mustangs 12-0, number 1 team in 5A, but the Knights taking the Mustangs deep into this third quarter, down only 4 now after a nice surge.
And the Mustangs have foul trouble.
It's sent back. Michael Fleming for 3, pulls the Knights back to within 1, connecting from the far wing. Fleming with 6, 42-41 Mustangs. 1:29 left here in the third. Here's Keandre, baseline Pratt. He gets pinned up and fouled.
And that one probably could have been a walk on Pratt before he got fouled, but they're going to call a foul on Weaver. That's his third. That's a break for the Mustangs. And
on the floor, and Gallagher sends it into Keandre high on the left.
Coach May wasn't happy with that call.
Keandre top of the key, working left of the lane, down to Pratt, little fumble, regains, puts it up and in, Jaden Pratt. Pratt with 6, Mustangs back up 3 at 44-41, 1:10 left here in the third. Here's Michael Fleming. Go cross court far side and across to Ryan Edwards. Little touch off there to Stecco. Back to Edwards. Good ball moving around. Back to Balinski coming baseline near side. Tough shot. Got it to go with the left hand. Adam Balinski with 13. Knights back to within 1 again at 44-43. 48 seconds left here in the third. Davis baseline. Pratt long 2 from the corner. No good. Balinski the rebound on the backside. And Norwin an opportunity to take the lead on this possession. Over to Edwards. Thought about the long 3. Laurel Highlands led Steve and seemed to control this game going into the locker room, but it's been a different game for the Knights here in the second half. Here's Justin Weaver between the circles. They might take this one all the way down. Under 20 seconds left here in the third. Weaver working off to his left.
Dribble.
Not called. Sent it off to Stecco off the high pass. Brought it down. Switches back with Ryan Edwards. Edwards little ball fake from the foul line. Touch from Stecco back to Balinski near elbow. Jumper off the mark. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Knights are out of bounds on the far side. They're going to roll Weaver out with 0.9 left on the clock. And they might put a little more time on it.
Well, they should, but they're not going to.
Yep, they're going to put 2.6 back on the clock.
Yeah.
Give Laurel Highlands a little opportunity here to make something happen. Into Keandre, shot from mid-court off the mark. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. The Laurel Highlands lead only 1. Mustangs 44, Knights 43. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 59th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 59 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to sponsor local high school sports.
Back now for the fourth quarter. Laurel Highlands 44, Norwin 43. Steve, the Mustangs were outscored 22-11 in that third quarter after leading 33-21 at halftime.
Yeah, they just some bad shooting and bad shot selection, and Norwin played pretty good. Balinski got hot there, and so did Edwards. And all of a sudden, it's a one-point game, and I think it's time now for the big three to take over. And I think a lot of shots from Pratt in the corner. I don't know if that's the shots that Coach Hogger's looking for. When you got 3 guys out there like Gallagher and Davis and DeShields, why you're going to take that shot in the corner? I think you're going to see the ball in these guys' hands a little bit more often here right away.
Tajai Hooper on the floor to start the fourth quarter. Over to Jaden Pratt, who drains the long 2 from the near wing.
Shows you what I know, Pat.
Pratt now with 8 after that make. And the Mustangs back up 3 at 46-43. Also after 3, Uniontown a 43-39 lead over Yock tonight at Cougar Mountain. So the Red Raiders back in the lead there as well. Down low, Ty Stecco pulling it out to Ryan Edwards. Edwards now at the foul line, pulls it back over to Fleming. Little shovel there on the switch to Justin Weaver. And now Balinski was double teamed, got out of it. Back over to Fleming, who penetrates. Little operating room, and Fleming's shot drops down this time for the Norwin Knights. So Michael Fleming now with 8, and the Knights back to within 1, down 46-45. 7:12 left in regulation. Gallagher back to Pratt. Jumper fouling extended on the left, no good. Offensive rebound, Keandre. A little fadeaway right in the lane, good for Keandre to Shields. Keandre now with 13.
Even though he missed that shot and he made the last one, Pratt, though, that's a good spot for him, though, like straight on. He's a little better from there than those corners.
And Steve Gallagher had 19 points at halftime. He's yet to score here in the second half. Balinski, nice baseline drive, couldn't finish, got it back. Whistle on the play. What do we got? Push called here on the Mustangs.
That's going to be probably on Davis.
Yep. Does go on Brandon Davis.
That's his third.
Correct.
Some foul trouble, but you.
Keandre with 3, Davis with 3. Knights to send it in. They need to hurry, and it's sent into Michael Fleming. And Mustangs pressure the ball. Keandre forces it off to Brandon Davis. Back to Keandre. Defense came back. Keandre's shot came up short. Ball deflected out of bounds. I thought it went off of Stecco and out.
Yeah, it definitely went off of Stecco.
And Scott Levander saying
right
Norwin basketball. What is he looking at?
And I don't understand it. It's right in front of him. Stecco clearly tipped it away from the Shields. I mean, that's just...
and I'm surprised Dave Hoon and Jake Miller didn't come over and have a little consultation there.
Right.
Somebody else had to have saw that. The Knights get it back down 3. Here's Balinski again up top. They try to set the screen. Keandre came out. Ball now loose. Scrum forward, and Keandre will pick it up. Keandre at center.
Coach May has got to be going nuts because that had to be a foul on the Shields.
Over to Brandon Davis, and he's called for the foul on the shot in the lane, and he'll get 2 free throws upcoming. They're just missing a lot out there, Steve, on both sides.
Mauled. I mean, him and Davis just killed Stecco there, and no call. And Coach May's over there shaking his head. I can't blame him. And that foul goes on Stecco. Is that
Stecco? Yep, his second. 2 free throws here for Brandon Davis. First of 2 up on the way and no good. Rare miss of the line for Brandon Davis. And came in 82%. Only had 6 second quarter points today after he scored 29 against Bell Vernon on Wednesday. Lead remains at 3. 1 possession game, 6:09 left in regulation. Second of 2 free throws rattling out again for Brandon Davis. Rare to see him miss a free throw, let alone 2 straights. And now Michael Fleming coming back here for the Knights. Guarded by Pratt. Fleming looks for positioning in the room, out of bounds in front of the Norwin bench.
And a good defense by Pratt that time, not fouling, just playing, holding his ground.
Here's Davis back across over to Gallagher. Almost a steal there from Fleming. Mustangs keep it alive. Rod drives and draws the foul. Might be the third on Stecco.
It should be if they, of course,
we're going to wait till they get posted tonight. It is the third on Stecco.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, we don't criticize them this much, but they're having a rough night.
They are. And Gallagher looking for his 20th point of the night. Misses a free throw. Laurel Highlands has missed 3 straight at the line here in the fourth quarter. And this is from a team that came in 74% for the season from the free throw line, especially these studs like Gallagher and Davis. Gallagher 77%, Davis 82%. But Gallagher does make the second.
Haven't had any games this close in the fourth quarter yet.
You're right on that. 49-45 now, Laurel Highlands. 5:40 left in regulation.
This is good for them. This is, even if they lose, this is good for them to get to test it a little bit.
Fleming bouncing it back to Ryan Edwards. Back over to Fleming. Fleming staying with it. They say he got tripped up. That's the call, or did he fall over his own 2 feet?
It looks like he just kind of tripped, and there might have been a little bit of a bump, but not much.
Posted on Jaden Pratt, his third.
If he doesn't trip and stumble on his own, that's no call, but...
a lot of wows tonight. Sent in far side, shot with the left hand, drops there for Stecco. Stecco now with 9 tonight. 49-47, the Mustang lead down to 2. 5:17 left here in the fourth as the Mustangs work right to left as we described. Keandre in front of the Laurel Highlands bench. Back to Jajai Hooper up top. Hooper in the corner to Brandon Davis. Davis long, too strong. And underneath, Balinski rips down the rebound for Norwin. They're looking to run. Far side, Fleming drives. Big block, Gallagher. Into the hands of Davis, who had it poked away. Fleming from his back. Keeps it alive. Balinski underneath. No foul called. His shot no good, and Davis finds the loose ball there for Laurel Highlands. Davis back over to Keandre. In the corner to Gallagher. He'll drive the far baseline. Pull out Pratt. Up top, Hooper. 3 on the way at the back iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. A lot of contact. No fouls getting called on Balinski out of the pack with it there for the Knights. Forward to Edwards. Touch back off to Balinski on the give and go. It's a travel.
Yeah. Come on. Help him out a little bit.
How surprised were you, Steve, we didn't have any whistles during that whole sequence?
Well, Coach May is livid. Right, I think he's up to the point now where he's just going to quit complaining to him because it's not helping.
Full timeout, 4:34 left here in the fourth, 49-47. Laurel Highlands are back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Simply Sweet, a party boutique. Located at 21 North Basin Avenue, is the sweetest little boutique in the area. Simply Sweet is filled with Valentine's Day party decor, paper goods, and gifts for your favorite Valentine, Galentine, or sweet little time. Surprise someone special this Valentine's Day, or anytime with one balloon or a bunch from Simply Sweet's Balloon Bar. Simply call 724-317-4929. Simply Sweet Boutique also specializes in balloon decor, event rentals, and event planning.
Laurel Highlands getting tested tonight. Mustangs only leading by 2, 49-47, 4:34 left in regulation. On the timeout front, Knights with 2 remaining, Mustangs with 4 remaining. And Laurel Highlands will have the basketball. Rodney Gallagher will trigger it in, and the Knights will send everybody back. No pressure on the inbounds.
I'll tell you what, you got Chambers back in for Hooper, so you got pretty much the guys you probably want in there at crunch time.
Chambers back to Brandon Davis. Now over to Keandre. Open look for 3. Out the front of the rim, no good. Gallagher came crashing in. Tipped it over to Pratt. Couldn't finish out in front. Pratt trying to get it back. And a whistle. Should be a foul here on Norwin.
Well, you don't mind that shot from DeShields. I mean, he can hit that shot on a regular basis. And Gallagher had a chance to tip it in, and Pratt just too wide open and just kind of short-armed it.
That was the 4th personal foul on Ty Stecco. So big foul on the Knight side. Mustangs stay with it. Gallagher over to Joe Chambers. Back to Rod. Coming baseline far side. Floats it over to Keandre. Keandre back on the inside. Hit the deck. They're going to call a foul on the floor. That shot will not count.
Wow. On the floor?
On Stecco, and he's done. Stecco will foul out with 9 points here at the 3:58 mark of the 4th. So he picked up 2 quick ones there, Steve.
Yep.
Team foul number 6. So the Mustangs will shoot the 1-and-1 on the next foul. And it was odd, Steve, because that kind of occurred away from the ball.
Yeah.
And the Knights will check in number 10. Trent Raspotnik. So Raspotnik.
Coach May was talking to him for a while. I don't know if he's going to have him do something. He might be the guy that's going to create the fouls if they need to put the Mustangs on the line.
Second time he's been in the game tonight. Here's Keandre. Nice no-look pass down low. Gallagher got fouled going up. And Rod will have 2 free throws upcoming. That one will go on Michael Fleming, I believe.
Oops, that's on Balinski. We can't call him tonight.
That's the 4th on Balinski. That's a huge foul from Coach May. I want that on Fleming.
Coach May's just like shaking his head over there. They're like, what is going on?
Gallagher makes the first of 2 free throws, gives him 21 points for the game.
Can't say that I blame him.
Mustang lead back up to 3 at 50-47. Gallagher second of 2 free throws on the way and good. So 22 for Rodney Gallagher. The Mustang lead back up to 4 at 51-47. 3:50 left here in the 4th. Adam Balinski Playing it with Fleming. Touch from Weaver. Back to Balinski. Long, too far wing. Off the back iron, no good. Jaden Pratt, the rebound there for the Mustangs. Off it across to Gallagher. Gallagher on the inside. Floats it up and in. Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher 5 here in the fourth, 24 for the game. Mustang lead extended to 6 at 53-47 with 3:26 to play. Good test, though, tonight for Laurel Highlands. This Knights team playing hard. Fleming up top. Fleming staying with it. Shot with the left hand. No good. Foul call, though, on Laurel Highlands.
It's on Chambers.
Just his second. Now Jacob Murray will check in on the Norwin side. Murray, a 6-foot junior guard. And Michael Fleming, who was 1 of 2 from the foul line in this game, will shoot 2 here for Norwin. First of 2, no good.
Comes number 23, Jacob Murray.
Murray comes in for Raspotnik. Both bench players for the Knights. Of course, Ty Stecco fouled out at the 3:58 mark of the fourth after scoring 9. Second of 2 free throws, again no good from Michael Fleming. Mustangs with a rebound. Gallagher across on the far side. Launches the high arcing 3, connects. Rodney Gallagher with 8 here in the fourth. And 27 for the game. Hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter, Steve. And the Mustang lead just like that, up to 9. Fleming looking for an answer back. His high arcing 3 out the front of the rim, no good. And Keandre the rebound in traffic. Off to Davis and across. Davis running back, collision down low, and a blocking foul called there on Fleming.
Yeah, that had to be because he was moving. He kind of slid into Davis. It's only his first.
And Davis slow in getting up. That's not good news for Laurel Highlands. Davis trying to stay with it right now, holding on to his left knee. They're going to wipe some moisture off the court. 2:51 left in regulation. 56-47 Mustangs. And Brandon Davis is going to attempt to stay in the game to shoot 2 free throws. He's 4 of 6 from the foul line so far in this game.
So it's kind of like a goalie checking his equipment in hockey to get a little extra time. And
you have 4 timeouts remaining if you're Laurel Highlands. Might be wise maybe just to take one here and just make sure your 5 on the court are okay, and Coach Hogger agrees with me. Full timeout, 2:51 left here in the fourth. 56-47, we're back in 60 here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
Hello, this is John Clinton, and I want to share with you just how easy it is to purchase an incoming vehicle here at Ford of Uniontown. When you arrive, we'll show you all the inbound inventory that we have coming. We'll go over all the packages and equipment. Then we'll appraise your current vehicle and put together an offer just for you. When you accept the offer, we tag that vehicle sold and call you when it arrives. It's just that simple. Of course, we'll go over all the purchase and lease incentives to make sure no details are overlooked. Nothing inbound catch your eye and you have a bit more time, we'll be happy to place a factory order special for you. Have you heard about these historic trade values? It's all true and you don't want to miss out. Are you thinking more pre-owned? We have over 100 Ford and non-Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs are ready to move. I have a special thank you for our recent customers that helped us raise $5,000 for the Fayette Friends of Animals and $4,000 for the Fayette County Food Bank. Your car knows, shouldn't you? Top of the hill across from Applebee's or FordofUniontown.com.
Brian Morozek, Steve Subrick back here at Laurel Highlands High School, and Brandon Davis is going to remain in the game here for the Mustangs. He's really checking his P's and Q's, Steve, before the timeout. Looks a little bit better now than he did before that timeout was whistled by Coach Hogger. This will be a 1-and-1, makes the front end. Just 7 points tonight for Brandon Davis after he scored 29 on Wednesday. Came in averaging 18.3 a game. Lead now at 10 for the Mustangs. They're on an 8-0 run. Second of 2 free throws, no good there for Brandon Davis. Norwin the rebound, but they have some ground now to make up with 2:45 to play, down 10. Fleming with it right now, fronted by Chambers. Will send it around. Edwards a touch, far side Weaver. And what do we got here? A push called on Laurel Highlands. What are they getting for that one?
Davis.
His fourth. This will be a 1-1 for Adam Balinski. Balinski 2 of 3 from the foul line in this game. Knights down 10. Front end of a 1-1 here. Good for Adam Balinski. That'll give him 14 points for the game. Knights back to within 9 at 57-48. Balinski, 6'3" junior guard, came in averaging 16 points a game, 2nd of 2 on the way, and good again for Adam Balinski.
They're going to full court pressure.
Haven't seen much of that from the Knights tonight. They're down 8, trying to force a Mustang turnover. Laurel Highlands breaks it. Now they'll pull it back high on the left here to Rodney Gallagher. Might see a lot of free throw shooting late. Another whistle and a foul called here on Norwin. It'll be another 1-1, team foul number 9. So on the next foul, Laurel Highlands will shoot 2 the rest of the way. You mentioned earlier, Steve, how solid the Laurel Highlands free throw shooting has been this year, but you haven't had a close game in the fourth quarter to really evaluate the free throw shooting.
Well, it gets a little tighter when it's a close game in the fourth quarter.
Raspotnik now back into the game, replacing Jacob Murray on the Norwin side. Lead at 8, 2:26 to play. 1-1 here for Rodney Gallagher. Front end on the way in good. So Gallagher now 8 points here in the fourth quarter, 28 for the game. Leading the way for the Mustangs, one of his higher point outputs of the season. 2nd of 2 for Gallagher, good again. So a 29-point game for Rodney Gallagher. And the lead at 10 at 59-49 with 2:23 left here in the fourth. Michael Fleming back across. Fleming a little juggle out of bounds. Back over to Laurel Highlands. Couldn't rule that one off of the Mustangs and out, Steve. Fleming just lost it. Now Chambers will trigger it back in. Again, a full court pressured look here out of the Knights and a push called in the backcourt, and Coach Mayha in the face of Scott Levander. He might pick up a technical.
Oh, look, he calls it on 14. That should have been on Balinski, but it was on Weaver.
And he was in Scott's face big time, Steve.
Yeah.
The way Scott came over, I thought Lance was going to get teed up.
Well, I think he's probably wanting to get teed up now. This is getting a little bit out of reach, and I think he's going to
send a message.
Yes.
That was the 4th personal on Justin Weaver. 2 shots now for Brandon Davis, and he connects on the first of 2. Davis was 4 of 4 at the foul line in the second quarter, but here in the fourth, just 2 of 5. 2nd of 2. On the way and good again for Brandon Davis. So 9 tonight for Davis. Lead at 61-49 with 2:13 left here in the fourth. Ryan Edwards back across. Edwards here on the near wing. Little poke from Davis, but it was saved there by Weaver. Sent in the corner. Fleming missed on the 3. Balinski offensive rebound, scores on the putback. Adam Balinski now with 17. Knights pressure again. They're down 10 as we go under 2 minutes left in regulation. Gallagher floats it across far side Keandre, and he gets fouled by Raspotnik.
Good job by Keandre. He had Pratt streaking in and decided just to hold it out there and dribble around. And he knows now it's the clock is your friend. You want it to keep moving.
It's the first on Raspotnik. He only played a couple of minutes tonight. Keandre, first of 2 free throws, no good. Keandre, 13 points tonight. That was his first free throw attempt. A little chink in the armor here in the fourth quarter for the Mustangs at the foul line. 2nd of 2, good for Keandre DeShields. Gives him 14 for the game. 62-51, an 11-point lead for Laurel Highlands with 1:45 to play. Fleming coming far baseline for the Knights, and a rejection from Jaden Pratt. Got deflected back. Norwin keeps possession. Balinski a touch back in the corner. Fleming high arcing 3, good. Michael Fleming and a quick timeout from the Knights. Fleming now with 11. Norwin back after that made 3, Steve, to within 8 at 62-54. 1:33 to play, and we're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a
test drive or visit theharborchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
Casey Sports Cafe, owned by the Vernon family, is located on South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Casey's has reopened for dine-in services with new hours, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meals are home-cooked and range from a variety of steaks, chicken and veal parmesan, liver and onions, along with appetizers, salads, wings, and sandwiches. Casey's offers free delivery in the Uniontown area with purchases of $10 or more. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey Sports Cafe.
Laurel Highlands leading Norwin 62-54. A win tonight for Uniontown, 56-41. Solid fourth quarter for Rob Kesmarski's squad as they down Yock at Cougar Mountain. It'll be Joey Chambers to send it in here for the Mustangs, and a home run ball down the court over to Rodney Gallagher, and Gallagher lays it up and in. Rodney Gallagher now with 31 tonight, and the Mustang lead at 10 at 64-54, 1:22 to play. Underneath, little ball fake. Edwards stays with it, just put it off the side of the glass. Deflected over to Brandon Davis. Davis has it high on the right, and he's fouled. Was that the knockout blow tonight, Steve?
Not yet. I wouldn't say anything yet.
So Davis back to the line, but what a game for Rodney Gallagher, and with Brandon Davis a little dinged up tonight, Steve. Keandre got in early foul trouble. It's been Gallagher leading the way in the scoring department. Another missed free throw of the line for Brandon Davis. With a win, Laurel Highlands would improve to 13-0 on the season. Norwin entered this game 4-7. Second of two free throws good for Brandon Davis. So Davis now in double figures with 10, lead at 65-54. 1:11 left here in regulation. Balinski up top, sends it off to his left to Ryan Edwards. Little ball fake with Davis on it, back to Balinski, kicked in the corner, and that three attempt, I thought it was blocked by Gallagher on Weaver, and they're going to call Rod for the foul.
And Coach Hogger doesn't like it. Gallagher didn't like it. It's only his first foul, but that's a three-shot foul.
If there was contact, there wasn't much. Now Weaver heads to the line for Norwin. First free throw no good for Justin Weaver. Weaver now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He scored 4 points. A minute even left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. The Laurel Highlands lead at 11. Weaver 2nd of 3 on the way, and again no good. So the Mustangs catch a break there. A couple of fourth quarter free throw misses from Justin Weaver, and the Knights just 2 of 6 of the foul line here in the fourth. 3rd of 3 on the way, and good this time for Justin Weaver. Weaver with 5 tonight. Quick steal off the inbounds pass, and laying it up and in Ryan Edwards. So Edwards with 15. They pressure the ball again, and a quick foul. That cuts the lead down to 8. At 65-57. That's Ryan Edwards on the foul. They need to correct the scoreboard right now. Should be 65-57 with 54 seconds left. Now they got it up there. And you'll have Keandre on the other side shooting 2. Again, Norwin over the limit. Mustangs in the double bonus the rest of the way. Now, last foul was posted on Justin Weaver. It should be his 5th, and it is. So Weaver will foul out, the second night over the limit. Fouls out with 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter after scoring 5 points. Ty Stecco fouled out at the 3:58 mark of the fourth. Now you'll have Trent Raspotnik back into the game on the Norwin side. And Keandre to Shields at the free throw line here for Laurel Highlands. Keandre scored 14 tonight, just 1 of 2 at the foul line, makes his first of 2 here. Again, Keandre came in 74% for the season from the free throw line, 29 of 39. Was averaging close to 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals per game. Second of 2 here, rattles in for Keandre DeShields to give him 16 for the game. Knights now should be down 10. They are at 67-57. Back to Edwards. Quick 3 on the wing, short off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Fights back inside and gets fouled by Keandre. And that should be Keandre's 4th. At least we anticipate it being on Keandre.
Gallagher.
It is on Gallagher.
Yeah, he reached in too.
I thought Keandre got him up top. Just the second on Rodney. And Ryan Edwards will head to the line. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line in this game. Mustang lead at 10, 43 seconds left in regulation.
And Coach Hogger giving it to Scott Levander. He's getting an earful from both coaches tonight.
I think Scott's took the brunt of a lot of the abuse from the ref or from the coaches tonight. As Edwards makes the first of 2 free throws. Second of 2 free throws from Edwards. This one good again. Edwards with 17. Knights back to within 8, down 67-59. Another quick foul here in front of the Norwin bench. That might be it for Adam Balinski. It is on Adam Balinski. So he's the 3rd Knight to foul out, and that one hurts Steve. Came in averaging 16 points and 9 rebounds a game. He fouls out with 40.6 left on the clock here in the 4th quarter. It looked like early on the Mustangs were the team more in foul trouble than Norwin, and here we are in the final minute of the 4th quarter, and 3 Knights have fouled out, and now Jacob Murray back into the game on the Norwin side. And you'll have Brandon Davis back at the free throw line here for Laurel Highlands. Davis, first of 2, no good. Davis 4 of 9 from the foul line here in the 4th quarter. Second of 2. This one good for Brandon Davis. 11 points for Davis. Lead at 68-59. 36 seconds left. And a quick steal. It's Davis on it. Davis coming back. Will just lay it up and in. So Davis adds another 2 to his point total. Mustangs pressure the basketball. They're up 11 at 70-59, and they force another turnover. Here's Gallagher coming back. Rod will send it out to Brandon Davis. The Mustangs just might kill the clock here.
Yep, they're going to kill it.
Davis holds high on the right. It was a battle tonight for Laurel Highlands. Credit Norwin. They played a great game. Took the Mustangs deep into this 4th quarter. And Norwin kind of ran out of ammunition with 3 players fouling out here in the 4th. And Laurel Highlands escapes here at home with a 70-59 win over the Norwin Knights to improve to 13-0 on the season. The loss drops Norwin to 4-8. And we're back to tell you all about it on our post-game show brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked and windshield cleaned? Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joe B's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681. When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all
Are
states.
you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Silverado for only $279 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. 4,500 cash trade equity with lease loyalty or lease conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. Sale ends January 31st, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 at Hopwood, are proud supporters of local high school sports. For more information on the programs that the Catholic War Veterans provide, log on to the Catholic War Veterans website at www.cwv.org. You can also visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook or phone 724-437-3088. That's 724-437-3088 for the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. If you're injured in an accident and can't agree with the insurance company on a settlement, you may have to go to trial. You'll need an attorney that's familiar with the process. As an assistant district attorney, I'm comfortable in the courtroom and have experience that not all attorneys do. Call me or Trip Radcliffe today and set up your free consultation for any personal injury case. 724-439-3939. We're easily accessible in Uniontown and provide Saturday appointments. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Brian Morozak, Steve Superk back here on our post-game show, brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Laurel Highlands Mustangs, a 70-59 win over the Norwin Knights. Steve, is your final stats. They're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
Okay, for the Knights, Balinski finishes with 17 points, Edwards with 17, Fleming with 11, Weaver 5, and Stecco with 9. They had 10 in the first, 11 in the second, 22 in the third, 16 in the fourth, 59 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, DeShields finishes with 16 points. Gallagher leads the way with 31, Davis with 13, Pratt with 8, and Chambers with 2. They scored 14 in the first, 19 in the second, just 11 in the third, but 26 in the fourth for a 70-59 victory.
Steve, who do you like for Davis and Davis players of the game?
Well, you got to go with Gallagher for the Mustangs for sure, and then with the Knights, it's either going to be Balinski or Edwards, depending on who. It's a toss-up there. So I'll go with Balinski for the Knights.
You really have to credit Norwin for playing tough tonight, and you wonder, Laurel Highlands obviously played a pretty emotional game on Wednesday against Bell Vernon as well, and you didn't know what to expect tonight, but the Mustangs did what they had to do and came through here in the fourth quarter after only leading by 1 after 3 at 44-43.
Yeah, it was a heck of a game, and you got to give the Knights credit. And the story of the night is going to go down as probably the officials. Both coaches not happy with any of them probably, and just a lot of curious calls, a lot of odd calls, really, to be honest with you. And it's just it was just an odd game from that standpoint. But Mustangs still the better team. They came up on top. They got tested, and they pulled off with a big fourth quarter. They outscored the Knights 26-16 in the fourth quarter after starting the quarter being only up by 1. So give the Mustangs credit for hanging in there. They didn't play their best tonight. It was sloppy at times. They didn't shoot well. They didn't make free throws when they needed to in the stretch there. They had little troubles there. But at the end of the day, they get the victory, which is really all that matters.
Now wrap it up for you folks on the video side. Again, we're back Monday. Laurel Highlands hosting West Mifflin. 7 o'clock Browns Insurance Group pregame show, 7:30. Opening tip-off. We're back with one final segment on the radio side right after this. Again, your final score, Laurel Highlands 70 and Norwin 59.